Welcome everybody. Welcome to Yoga with Anne. So make yourself nice and comfortable. We're just going to take a few breaths in and out. So if you can, rotate your arms so your palms are facing up. And that actually opens up your collarbone area and pushes your shoulders back. So as you breathe in, notice how your body lengthens to the ceiling. As you breathe out, feel yourself sinking down towards the ground, towards your mat. So inhale and exhale. As you breathe in, maybe you can feel your belly rise, your chest rise. And then as you breathe out, feel your chest go down, your belly go down. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever's comfortable for you. We're just going to take a few breaths in and out, so just feel your belly rise, your chest rise. Take a little pause, 1, 2, 3, and then exhale it out. Your chest will go down, your belly goes down, and just another little pause, 1, 2, 3, before you breathe in again. We're going to breathe in 3 times, breathe out 3 times. And as you take your next breath in, blink your eyes open and welcome. My name is Anne. We're going to do some yoga. And if you actually did breathe in 3 times and breathe out three times, you meditated. If you breathed in once and then breathed out once and noticed that breath, you actually meditated as well. So meditating is nice and easy. It's just focusing on one thing. That was focusing on your breath. You can focus on a word, whatever, but you're still aware of everything around you. So let's start stretching. So inhale, stretch to the ceiling, and then exhale it down. Side stretch, one arm, inhale, exhale it over, stretch from your fingers down to your hip. Breathe in, slowly come back up. And then exhale it down the other side. Inhale, exhale it over. Breathe in, come back up, and then exhale that arm down. Bring that arm or hand to the opposite knee or thigh, the other hand goes behind. We're going to breathe in, we're going to lengthen to the ceiling. And as you breathe out, you're going to twist to that side that you're holding the knee. Maybe look over your shoulder with your eyes. Don't want to overstretch, twist your neck. We can stretch those eyes as well. So breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out. Slowly bring your head and body around. Change the hands. Inhale. Exhale and twist the other way. And again, we're going to look over this shoulder because we want to stretch the eyes both ways. We're twisting the waist. So we're working our obliques. We're twisting our spine, keeping it flexible. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out. Slowly bring your head and body round. Let's straighten out those legs. I'm going to make circles with the feet. And if you can, make a little cushion in the back. That actually pushes your sacrum forward for when we go to grab our toes. So make those circles the other way because I do everything the other way. Now point the toes to the ceiling and point them out in front. To the ceiling, out in front, back to the ceiling. Hold them there. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab your toes or your ankles, and then lengthen your spine. As you breathe in, relax your shoulders, your neck, your head, as you breathe out. So as you're breathing in, notice how your spine lengthens, your back is stretching. Breathe out, relax into that stretch. As you're inhaling, notice the back of your legs stretching, your hamstrings. As you breathe out, you're relaxing into that stretch as well. Now if you can't grab your toes, of course, you can grab your ankles or whatever, wherever your hands land, but you keep the feet flexed. So let's just take one more breath in and out. Inhale, look up, let go whatever you're holding, and then inhale, stretch to the ceiling, palms together, and then exhale them down. Let's open those legs nice and wide. Keep those feet flexed. The back of the legs are still stretching. We're going for the toes again. Inhale, stretch, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab your toes or your ankles. We're going to lengthen and then relax into that stretch. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Remember, we don't hold our breath. If you're holding your breath, your muscles aren't getting oxygen, so they need you to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, look up, let go, stretch to the ceiling, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the floor in front. And again, we're going to keep those feet flexed so the legs are working, but we're going to relax our shoulders, our elbows, our head. Don't worry about getting your head down there if it doesn't work for you. Keep lengthening forward. Breathe in, look up, and then just walk your hands back towards you. Let's do a twist. So left hand in front, right hand behind. Keep the feet flexed. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out and twist to the right. Push that right shoulder back. So every time you breathe in, you're going to lengthen. Every time you breathe out, you're going to twist a little bit more. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly bring your head and body around. Change the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out and twist. Remember, feet stay flexed. Legs are working, but we're also working the waist and spine. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let's work those inner thighs a little bit. So you can grab hold of your ankles or your toes. We're going to breathe in, we're going to lengthen again. And then as you breathe out, lean forward. Now, if your head doesn't get down there comfortably, think of pushing the top of the head forward. So you want to keep your spine straight rather than rounding your back to get your head as close as you can towards your toes. You want to keep lengthening forward. You can use your elbows on those knees to push them out, but keep thinking of leaning forward. You'll feel those inner thighs opening up. Breathe in, look up, and then slowly straighten up. Let's flutter the knees, little butterfly flaps. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our hands and knees. We're going to do a cat and cow. So bring your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, spread the fingers. Breathe in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat like a cow. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round your back. Draw your belly in towards your spine. You're pushing your back up towards the ceiling just like a cat. And again, inhale, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Stretch from your chin down to your belly. And you're compressing your lower back. So again, exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round that back. One more time, breathe in, and then breathe out. And then come to neutral, tuck your toes under, we're going to do bear. So this is going to work your core. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take the knees off the mat. Let them hover just above the mat. You'll feel your upper arms working, your upper back. Hold it here, keep breathing, but your core muscles, your pelvic area all stays tight. So hold it here, just a few more breaths. Inhale, exhale, put those knees down, make fists and bring them next to your knees. We're going to, as you breathe out, you're going to push down onto your fists to slowly roll yourself up. And let's come to the center of the mat and open those feet nice and wide. We're just going to work on warming up those legs a little bit. So your toes are further out than what your heels are because we're going to bend the knees. So breathe in, breathe out, bend one knee. So we're going to stretch that opposite leg. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, bend the other knee. And you want to make sure your feet are nice and planted on the mat. So make sure you adjust the feet if they're not comfortable. You're relaxing your shoulders. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the elbow. And then inhale, come up. Let's do 10. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, palms together, zip up. And then exhale, bend both knees, bring it down. Pelvic floor is tight. Let's go. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4. Feel those inner thighs working. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's stay here. Hold it here. Relax your shoulders. Press your toes and heels into the mat. Pelvic floor is tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Bring yourself up. Heel and toe them just once. Let's do another 10. So inhale, stretch. Exhale, come down. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure as you're going down, your pelvic floor is tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time, press into your palms, knees back 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring yourself up. That's working that jiggly bit inside your thighs. Heel and toe them one more time. This is the last 5. Let's do 5 this time. Inhale. Exhale, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to hold it here. You can bring the elbows to the knees. Drop your bottom into a yogi squat. Again, pelvic floor is tight. Relax your shoulders. Remember to breathe. Press your toes, your heels into the mat. Okay, hands to the mat. Stretch those legs. And then as you breathe in again, slowly bring yourself up. You can walk those feet in or jump them. Give those legs a bit of a wriggle because we're going to open them up again. We're going to go into warriors. So make yourself nice and comfortable. Turn your left toes to the left. Turn your right toes to the left. You'll notice your hips will follow. But then you want to turn your shoulders into the center. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your left knee. That knee needs to go above the ankle. Breathe in. Bring those arms out at shoulder height. And then as you exhale, turn your head so you're looking past your left fingertips and you're sinking down in between your hips. So we're opening up those hips, the groin. We're building strength, stamina in those legs. Hold it here and breathe. Reverse warrior. Turn your left palm up, drop your right hand, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling, stretch to the ceiling. Push that right shoulder a little bit back. No movement from the waist down. We're opening up the left side of the rib cage. If it's uncomfortable to look up, you can just look straight ahead. And remember to notice your breath. Back into warrior 2. Breathe in, bring yourself up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down, relax those shoulders. You're looking past your left fingertips, but make sure you press your big toes, your little toes into the mat, your heels, the outside of your feet. Let's go triangle. Inhale, straighten the knee, lean slightly to the left. Drop that left hand, raise your right hand. We're lengthening to the ceiling towards the ground. We're getting that stretch on the right side. If that's uncomfortable for your right shoulder, you can bend the elbow, put the hand on your waist. You're still going to get that stretch underneath. Lengthen. Keep your left knee soft. And back into warrior 2. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down. Are you breathing? Okay, extended ankle pose. Bring your left forearm to your thigh. Inhale, raise your right. Exhale it over. You can keep going to the ceiling or overhead. Stretch. Think of stretching from your right fingers down to your right foot. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, go down. Let's do a bind. So right hand behind you, left hand in front. See if those hands will meet. Keep your left knee bent. Bring your right shoulder up and then look up. Smile. I want to see your smiling faces. So breathe in, breathe out. We're opening up that chest as well. Okay, let's come up. Inhale, let go, bring yourself up. Okay, let's do it on the other side. So turn your left toes, turn your right toes, your hips will follow, and then your shoulders come back to the center. Breathe in, breathe out, bend that knee. Breathe in, bring those arms out. Breathe out, turn your head, sink down. You're looking past your right fingertips. Your left hand is now the past. Bring your awareness back to the present, your breath. So inhale and exhale. Okay, reverse warrior. Right palm up, drop the left hand, raise your right hand up towards the ceiling, lengthen and sink down. And back into warrior two. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend the knee, turn the head, sink. Remember to always go back to your breath. Once you're in position, you need to focus on your breath. So you always bring your awareness back to your breath. Triangle. Inhale, straighten the knee, lean slightly to the right. Drop that right hand, raise your left hand. Lengthen to the ceiling, down towards the ground. You're also activating your heart meridian. It's going to help you with any heart issues like heartache, heart murmurs. You can look up or straight ahead. Don't look down. Back into warrior two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the knee, turn the head, sink. Check your shoulders, check your feet. Remember, we're building stamina in those legs. We're supporting the knee, that's why it needs to go above the ankle. Extended ankle pose, right forearm to the thigh. Inhale the left, exhale it all the way over again. Think of yourself as a straight line from your left fingers down to your left toe, left heel. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink. And we'll do a bind. So left hand behind you, right hand in front. Keep that knee bent. Get the hands to meet. Bring that left shoulder up and look up. Hold it here. We're breathing again. Okay, inhale, let go, bring yourself up. We're going to turn the toes out in front. So you should be feeling the weight on the outside of your feet. We're going to bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, push the shoulders back. We're going to inhale, lengthen and zip up, and then exhale, drop the top of the head down. Keep your knees soft, and then bring the top of the hands up towards the ceiling. So that way we're working the upper arms, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders. We're stretching the hamstrings, of course, and we're looking between our legs, seeing the world differently. So breathe. Inhale, look up, undo those hands, bring them down towards the mat, halfway between the 2 feet. Lead your right hand, inhale, raise the left, let's twist to the left. And that way we're going to work that spine to keep it flexible, work the waist muscles, your obliques. Inhale. Exhale, bring that hand down, inhale, right, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring them down. Walk the hands over to the left. We're going to bend that left knee so we can stretch the inside of the right leg. And then if you want, take the right toes off. The leg will rotate on the heel so it becomes a hamstring stretch as well. Hold it here. Take a breath. Okay, inhale, slowly bring yourself up. Put your foot down, straighten the knee, lead your left hand. Inhale, raise the right. We're twisting again. So breathe in, breathe out. Bring that one down, inhale the other one. Look behind you. Lengthen, twist. Push that left shoulder a little bit back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Walk the hands over to the right. We're going to bend that right knee. And now we're stretching the left leg. Okay, hamstring stretch, left toes off the mat. And you can also spread those toes, so that way we're stretching the toes. Your toes are always scrunched up inside your shoes, so give them some space. Breathing slowly, bring yourself up, straighten the knee, put the foot down, leave your right hand, inhale, let's twist again. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down, inhale the right hand. Breathe in, breathe out, bring it down. Bring both arms up at shoulder height, press into your feet, zip up. And as you take your next breath in, slowly raise your head all the way up. We're going to bring the hands to the lower back. We're going to do a back bend. So support your lower back, shoulders back, hips slightly forward, and then inhale, look up towards the ceiling. We're opening our throat, our heart, our lungs. So notice your breath. We're counteracting those forward bends. Inhale, straighten your head, straighten those hips, jump those feet in, or just simply heel and toe them, give those legs a bit of a wriggle, and then come to the small end of the mat. Doesn't matter which side, as long as the mat's behind you. We're going to do some warrior ones as well. So make sure there's a gap between your feet. You always want your feet to be underneath your hips, so that way you're nice and balanced. Breathe in, stretch to the ceiling, look up. Exhale, fold forward like a rag doll. Don't worry about touching the mat yet. Let's make circles with the hands. The knees can stay soft or bent. Just depends on how your hamstrings are. Let's make those circles the other way to massage those shoulders. Let's come halfway up. Breathe in. Bring the hands to the knees, your thighs. Push your tailbone backwards, your shoulders back. You're looking down at the mat so that your neck and your spine is long. Let's go into chair. Breathe in. Bring those hands out in front. And then exhale, bend those knees and sit. Make sure you activate your core. That's holding your spine there. So push that tailbone back. Make sure your shoulders are comfortable. You can feel more weight on your heels than your toes. Let's do it as a twist. Palms together into prayer in front. Just the shoulders move. Either way. Inhale. Exhale. Twist one way. Remember, just the shoulders. Don't move those legs. Breathe in. Come back to the front. Breathe out. Go the other way. Inhale. Come back to the front. And as you exhale, drop the hands to the mat. Let's make it a lunge. So inhale. Exhale, big step back with your right foot. Again, we want that ankle to be underneath the knee. Get your balance, breathe in, bring your body up, palms together into prayer in front, and take a breath. Let's stretch to the ceiling, so let go. Inhale, stretch, separate those hands, lengthen to the ceiling, high lunge. Breathe in, palms together, breathe out, bring them down to your chest. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Drop them to the mat. Let's bring that right foot forward. So inhale. Exhale. Step it forward. Hold it here. We're compressing our pelvic area. Grab hold of your ankles, your reproductive organs. Hands to the mat. We're doing it on the other side. So inhale. Exhale. Big step back with your left leg. And remember, you're lengthening your spine, pushing that top of the head forward. Get your balance, breathe in, bring yourself up, palms together into prayer. Remember to breathe. Overhead, inhale, stretch, separate those hands, lengthen to the ceiling. Breathe in, palms another breath. Inhale, exhale, bring them down to the mat. Let's go into plank. So breathe in, breathe out, right foot back, shoulders above the hands, zip up, lower your bottom, hold it here, push your heels back, your head forward. We're going to get a flat belly, tight tush. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Downward dog, tailbone to the ceiling. Walk the feet to make yourself comfortable. So we're trying to get those heels down to the mat. If that doesn't work for you, just bend one knee and then alternate so we can slowly stretch those calves and hamstrings. You want your head to be comfortable, so make sure your head and neck are comfortable. So shake that head. And let's go. 3-legged dog. Take the right foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. And into pigeon. Look up, bend your right knee. Bring that right knee all the way up to your right hand. We're going to slide the left leg back. Hands underneath the shoulders. We want to keep the hips level again. We're opening up those hips to make room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. If the knee hurts, flex that right foot. That'll help with any knee issues as well. Let's make a reclining pigeon. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk the hands forward. You can make 2 fists for your forehead, bring the forehead to the mat. Whatever you do, make yourself comfortable. If you're feeling any tension anywhere, remember you need to breathe out. You don't want to hold that breath. So breathe out and let that tension go. Breathe in, look up, walk those hands back towards you, underneath the shoulders, flying pigeon. Inhale, exhale, hands behind, push them back. Feel your shoulders, your shoulder blades coming together. Inhale, exhale, underneath the shoulders, king pigeon. Bend your left knee, grab your left foot with your left hand if you can. If you can't, just bend the knee and stay there. But if you can get your balance, take that right hand off, out in front, or bring it behind. Grab the foot with both hands. We're working that left quad at the moment. So remember, we're breathing. Okay, inhale, exhale, bring those hands back out in front, tuck the left toes under, back into downward dog. So spread the fingers, inhale, zip up, and then exhale, right foot back, heels down, relax that head, or pedal the feet. Hold it here, feel the stretch from your heels to your tailbone, from your tailbone to your hands. And remember, the knees can stay soft. Just think of your tailbone going to the ceiling. We're doing it on the other side. So take your left foot off the mat, push it out behind you. And into pigeon. Look up, bend your left knee, bring that left knee all the way up. And then we're going to slide that right leg back. Flex that left foot, hands underneath the shoulders. And remember, keep both hips level. If one hip doesn't go down, the other shouldn't either. Everybody's different. Some people can get both hips down, some people can't. Reclining pigeon. Inhale, exhale, walk those hands forward, make yourself comfortable. Remember, we're opening up those hips, making room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. So it's great for lower back pain, sciatica nerve pain. Inhale, look up, walk those hands back towards you, let's go. Flying pigeon, breathe in, breathe out, hands behind you, push, we're flying. Inhale, exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, bend your right knee, grab that right foot back into king pigeon. You can take the left hand off, bring it behind, grab the foot with both hands. And you always notice one side works better than the other side, so don't worry. The whole idea is we're going to become flexible, but flexibility doesn't come in a day. We need to do this a few times. Inhale, Exhale, put the foot down, the hands back out in front, back into downward dog to get out of it. So spread the fingers, tuck the toes, inhale, zip up, and then exhale, left foot back, heels down, relax that head, and feel that stretch. From your heels to your tailbone, from your tailbone down to your hands. Breathe in, look up, bring those shoulders above the hands, zip up, lower your bottom, push those heels back, back into plank. So make sure your core muscles are tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to the mat, go into child's pose. Bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. You can leave the arms out, you can make fists and put your forehead on the fist. You can open up the knees and make yourself comfortable. We're rounding the back. We're taking the pressure off your arms and your legs. So we're taking a few breaths. So as you breathe in, let's lie on the mat. Bring yourself up and then walk your hands forward, walk your knees back, lie on your belly on your mat. So we can do Sphinx. So you can bring the forearms down, tops of the feet down, with your legs apart. If you have lower back issues, just bring the legs and the feet together. That'll support your spine and your lower back. And we're going to look down. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head, your chest and your belly. You're looking straight ahead. You're pulling your ears away from your shoulders. We're compressing the lower back. That's where your kidneys, your adrenal glands are. So notice your breath. Notice how your breathing rate starts to increase. Inhale. Exhale, slowly let yourself down. Take the arms and hands out of the way. And turn one of your cheeks onto the mat so we can stretch the neck, we can relax those shoulders, the feet, and breathing rate. So just take a couple more breaths. And we'll do Cobra as well. So bring your hands next to your chest, spread the fingers. Again, legs, tops of the feet down with the legs apart all together. So you're looking down, breathing, zip up, and then think of pushing your pubic bone into the mat. And as you exhale, raise your head, chest, belly. You can keep the elbows bent. You can straighten those elbows. We're going to look to the ceiling. Point the chin to the ceiling. We've taken away that double chin. It's a deep compression in the lower back. So if you have lower back issues, always adjust. Hold it here. We're going to work the abdominals as well. So bend the knees, bring the toes towards your head. Hold it and breathe. We're going to turn this into up dog. So put the tops of the feet down and then breathe in, breathe out. Take those knees, thighs off the mat. Hold it here. Press into your fingers, the tops of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees down, go back into child's pose. Round that back. Make yourself comfortable. After the deep back bends, we need to round the back to take the pressure off. And let's go back onto our belly on the mat. So as you breathe in, you're going to bring yourself up. Walk those hands forward. Again, lying on your belly. And let's do a forearm plank. So forearms down, elbows underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. You want your feet to be in line with your hips. Now, if a whole forearm plank is too much, leave the knees on the mat. So looking down, breathing, zip up, and then exhale, take what you can off the mat, hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you can leave the knees on the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees to the mat. Back into child's pose. Round the back. shins as long as that's comfortable. If you need to, grab something and put it underneath your knees if you have knee issues. Bring the palms together into prayer. We're going to work the core and the quads. So palms together, we're going to press into our palms. It's going to give our mind the idea that we're holding on to something. We're going to keep our length long, our spine and neck long. Breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, just lean back. Hold it here. 1, keep looking straight ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in, bring yourself up. And let's make it into a back bend, into camel. Hands to your lower back, shoulders back. We'll do the easy one first. Hips forward, and then inhale, look up towards the ceiling, and breathe. We're opening up our throat, our heart, our lungs again. Pushing those hips forward. We're breathing. Okay, inhale, straighten your head, straighten those hips. Let's do the other one again. Palms together into prayer. Inhale, exhale, lean back, hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in, bring yourself back. Let's make a full camel. So we can tuck the toes under. We're going to end up from our lower back to our heels. So that makes it a little bit easier, or you can leave the toes untucked. So hands to your lower back, shoulders back, hips forward. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. We've created a back bend. Breathe in. You can stay here. Breathe in. Bring those hands up towards the ceiling. Breathe out. Windmill and find your heels. If you can't find your heels, you find your lower back again. Hold it here. We're breathing again. Okay, inhale, hands to the lower back, straighten your head, straighten those hips, and then go back into child's pose, round the back. You can open up those knees, make fists again, whatever works for you. Child's pose, we're taking time for ourselves and our lower back, counteracting everything that we've done before. And as you breathe in, bring yourself up. Let's lie on our side. And let's do some leg raises as well. So bend the bottom knee. We're going to make our head comfortable, so we either lie it down or we can prop it up. But we want to keep the hips stacked. We're going to straighten that top leg and flex the foot. So the toes are pointing out in front. Top hand goes in front, just to keep you balanced. So nothing moves other than the legs. So breathe in, bring it up. And down. Let's do 10 of these. So 2, 3. This is working the outside of the thigh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can give it a wriggle. We're going to do a forearm side plank as well. So bring your forearm down. Elbow underneath the shoulder. You can leave the bottom knee on the mat if you can't take everything off. So we're going to try and take that hip off. You can have the legs straight with the 2 feet together or the top foot on the mat. Okay, so there's different options there for you. So inhale, zip up, and then exhale, take what you can off the mat, hold it here. Stretch to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down, let's roll over and do the other side. So again, we're going to bend that bottom knee. We're going to make our head comfortable, whether you lie down or prop it up. We're going to stack the hips, straighten the top leg, flex that foot. Remember, don't let your hip go backwards. Breathe in, zip up, bring that leg up, and then down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give it a wriggle. We're going to do a forearm side plank. So forearm down, elbow remember you can leave the bottom knee there, 2 feet together or the top foot on the mat. So let's see how we go. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale. Take what you can off the mat. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Roll onto your back. Bend the knees, put the feet down onto the mat, and let's just do a twist. So bring your arms away from your body, no higher than shoulder height, with the palms facing up. Just check the back of your neck is long. Leave the feet wherever they are. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees over to the left. Turn your head to the right. And then breathe in. Come back to the center. Breathe out. Knees go to the right. The head to the left. And then inhale. Come back to the center. Let's do bridge. So walk your feet closer towards your hips or your bottom. And again, we want those ankles to be underneath the knees. We want the legs and feet to be hip width apart. So there should be a gap between your thighs, a gap between your feet. Bring your hands next to your hips, palms down. The back of your neck is long. We're going to take whatever you can off the back. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale. Raise your bottom, your lower back, your middle back, upper back. Think of pushing those hips to the ceiling. Don't move your head, you might be in a chin lock, so hold it here. Keep pushing those hips to the ceiling. So you're working your quads, glutes, solar plexus, abdominals. We're going to make it into a bind. So bring the hands behind, underneath your body, interlace the fingers, and then square your shoulder blades together, getting those hips even higher. And again, don't move your head. Hold it here. Breathe. Feel your belly, your chest rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale, let go, put those hands down onto the mat. Breathe in, hips to the ceiling, and then as you exhale, slowly let yourself down. So your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your bottom. Once your bottom's down on the mat, bring the knees towards your hands on top. Let's make circles with those knees. We're massaging our lower back and our lumbar spine. And then we make those circles the other way because we do everything the other way. And then come back to the center, put the feet down onto the back, and we'll do upside down pigeon. So bring your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. Take your left foot off. Get your right hand in between the two thighs. Interlace behind your left thigh. Bring the left toes to the ceiling. We're pointing our toes. And then we're going to check the back of our neck is comfortable. Your shoulders are comfortable. And then we're going to flex those feet. Now you can stay here. It has all the benefits that pigeon has. Or you can inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders so we can work those intestines a little bit more. Have a look at your right foot. Keep pushing that left heel to the ceiling. And breathe. Inhale, relax your head and shoulders. You can let go of what you're holding, put that left foot down, put that right foot down. Let's do the other side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh, take the right foot off. Left hand in between the two thighs, interlace behind your right thigh, and remember to change the grip on the fingers. Bring the right toes to the ceiling, point your toes, check shoulders and neck, and then flex both feet. So again, we're pushing that right heel to the ceiling, so we're stretching the hamstring. And again, you can stay here, or you inhale, zip up, exhale, raise your head and shoulders, have a close look at your left foot. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders back down, and as you exhale, you can let go. Put that right foot down, left foot down. Open the feet as wide as the mat. Let's do a twist. So we're going to leave the feet there. We're going to bring our arms away from our body, no higher than shoulder height. Inhale, Exhale, drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out, drop the knees to the right, the head to the left. And then inhale, come back to the center. Now straighten out your left leg, bring your right knee towards you. Put the right hand on top of your right knee. Flex both feet. And as you breathe out, we're going to push that right knee out to the right so we can stretch the inner right thigh. Breathe in, bring it back to the center. Change the hands over. And as you breathe out, we're going to pull that right knee over to the left. We're going to turn our head to the right. We want to keep the shoulders on the mat, so we're getting a really good twist on the waist. We're wringing out our digestive organs, and we're working those waist muscles. Now you can stay here, or you can straighten out your right leg, maybe touch the floor on the left. So that way we're getting a stretch on the outside of the thigh, the hip, the back as well. Hold it here. We're opening our chest and heart. So breathe. Inhale, bend the knee. Bring it back to the center. Interlace your fingers over your right knee or shin. Keep those feet flexed. And as you breathe out, you're going to squeeze your right thigh into the right side of your chest. We're going to do the wind relieving posture. So you can either stay here or you inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. We're working the ascending side of your colon. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, and as you exhale, you can straighten out that right leg. Give it a wriggle, bend the left knee, put the left hand on top, other side. So as you breathe out again, push that left knee out to the left. Okay, breathe in, bring it back to the center, change your hands over. And as you breathe out again, you're going to pull that right knee, that left knee over to the right. We're going to turn our head to the left. Remember, shoulders stay on the mat. And if you want, you can straighten out that leg, that left leg, touch the floor on the right. So we can get that stretch on the outside of the thigh, the hip, the back. Breathe in, bend the knee, bring it back to the center, interlace the fingers, and remember to change the grip on your fingers over your left knee or shin. Flex those feet. We're going to work the descending side of your colon. So as you breathe out, squeeze that left thigh into the left side of your chest. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Have a close look at your left knee or toes. Breathe in, relax the head and shoulders, and then you can straighten out your left leg, give it a bit of a wriggle, and then bring both knees towards you, toes to the ceiling. Bring your hands at the end of your bottom or next to your hips just to help you with balance, and then activate your core. Point the toes, and then flex the feet. Now this is legs up the wall without using a wall. So we're just going to hold it here, take a few breaths. This is helping our heart, so we don't have to pump, it doesn't have to pump as hard to get the blood from your toes. It's also great for the legs at the end of the day, great for varicose veins. Hold it here. Remember to notice your breath. Okay, we're coming down again, so bend the knees, put the hands behind, tuck your chin in, and let's rock. Big rocks, massage your spine from your tailbone to the top. And then on our next rock, we're going to rock ourselves up. We're going to make ourselves nice and comfortable and sit. Now you can cross your legs stay lying down. We're going to breathe or meditate or go into Savasana. So if you are crossing your legs, because we did start with our legs crossed, we need to do them the other way. So bring the other leg in front and then take a big breath in, fill up your belly and chest, and then a nice long exhale out. One more time, breathe in and then breathe out, side out. Feel all the tension dissolving from your whole body. One more time, inhale and exhale. And again, we're going to rotate the arms so our palms are facing up, opening up our shoulders, our collarbone. You want your legs to relax. If you're lying down, try and leave a gap between your legs and a gap between your arms and your body. You want the air and energy to circulate around you. And of course, if you have lower back issues, make sure that you bend the knees so your lower back is supported. So again, we're going to allow our breath to level out. And then just inhale and exhale. And just notice your breath. See if you can notice the air going in, the air coming back out. Through your nostrils or your parted lips. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, your belly as you breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe in, stretch out your fingers and thumbs, stretch out your toes. And then as you breathe out, allow your toes to curl back in, allow your fingers to slightly curl back in so they can relax. So inhale and exhale. With your palms facing up, we're in a receiving open gesture, so we're open to receive any healing energy that's in the room. And again, you can have your eyes closed or open. If they're open, if you're sitting, just see if you can look down or stare at something so you can lose your focus. So that way we can notice our body, our breath. So just run your mind up and down your body from the top of your head down to your toes, your fingertips. And notice the different joints, your legs, your arms, the back of your body, the front of your body. See if you can feel any tension anywhere. And if you do, you breathe in and then just breathe out to let that tension go. So as you breathe in, I want you to think quietly inside your mind, I am. As you breathe out, perfect as I am. And what you'll notice, it makes your exhale longer than your inhale to relax your body and your breath. So inhale, exhale, I am perfect as I am. Let it flow with your breath. Keep repeating to yourself, and if you do find your mind wanders off, when you notice it, just gently bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. I am perfect as I am. And every time you do that, bringing your mind back, you're strengthening your focus, your concentration. Breathe in, breathe out. I am perfect as I am. Then gently bring your awareness back into the room, back to your body if it's wandered off. And notice the parts of your body that are on the mat, on the ground. Feel the material on your skin. Become aware of the air touching your skin. And once again, bring your awareness to your breath. Your inhale, your exhale. Now wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. We're going to stretch. Breathe in, bring your arms overhead, give yourself a really good stretch. If you're sitting, just stay there and stretch. If you're lying down, lengthen those arms and legs. Stretch your fingers and your toes. And then as you breathe out, bring your arms back over and blink your eyes open. So let's do a side stretch as well. So sitting up if you're lying down. So inhale, bring one arm up. Exhale it over. Breathe in slowly, come back up and down the other side. Up and over. Breathe in, come back up and down. Let's do a twist. Bring that hand to the opposite knee or thigh. The other hand goes behind. Breathe in, we're going to lengthen. Breathe out, we're going to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. Change the hands. Breathe in, breathe out and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. Big hug. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, tight squeeze hug. Lay one of your cheeks onto your upper arm so you're stretching the neck as well. And because you've done really well today, give yourself a pat on the back and remind yourself that you are perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head, open those arms, other way. The other arm on top, the other cheek on top, because we do everything the other way. And because you're worth it, give yourself more pats on the back. And don't forget to remind yourself that you are worthy and you are perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head, open those arms, bring them overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more circles. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Namaste everybody, have a great day, be kind and smile. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And join us again for next time with Yoga with Anne. Thank you. See you next time.